Hello, everyone. My name is Rohan and Jim, and I'm working with Bizlockr as a business coach. And today we are going to discuss how to make courses with AI. Now, as of the agenda of today's discussion is concerned, we're simply going to get certain details in certain platforms. With the help of that, we can definitely create a course. And first of all, we need to understand why eventually we need to create a course. And then obviously we're going to jump on to the main points where we would be simply discussing that how we can create the courses and all. Now, when it comes to BizLocker, it's a platform that provides you an opportunity to work upon multiple hustles. And out of those hustles, there's one specific categorized hustle, which is eventually going to help you out in creating these courses and selling these courses onto this very platform. Now, the thing is this that regardless the fact that whatever domain you have expertise in, whatever expertise, whatever skills, whatever capabilities that you have, you can definitely utilize all of those skills, capabilities, information to simply create an online course or maybe any digital product. All right. So when it says digital products, anything that you can create virtually on a digital imprint is said to be a digital product. And out of those digital products, online course is the one digital product that you can obviously create and you can obviously sell onto this very platform. Now, before moving further, there's one more thing that I would like to add in over here, and that is that if you are working as an accountant, as maybe somebody who's working in a construction site, maybe working into the health and care industry, maybe you're working as a real estate agent, whatever work that you're doing, all right, you can definitely use that information. You can definitely use that skill to simply create an online course. For that, you don't need to learn anything like relevant with the coding or with the programming and all. I mean, the capabilities, the information, the knowledge that you have is sufficient enough for you to simply start creating these products and start selling these online courses onto Bizlockr platform. So, coming back to the point, say suppose we are into, I mean, any sort of business. Maybe say suppose we are working into health and fitness. Say suppose, right? So obviously we can create an online course with respect to the domain where we have the right expertise. I'm going to share my screen and then I'm going to walk you through from there. First, we'll simply see that how eventually a course looks like, and then obviously we can simply transform our information, our skills into something which could be a sellable product. For example, it could be an online course. All right. So first thing first, I'm going to go into one platform that is specifically used for like creating and selling these online courses, and the platform name is Udemy. Now, when it comes to Udemy, signing up with Udemy, it's super easy. All you need to have is simple Gmail account, and with the help of that, you can simply sign up into Udemy. Once you log in, this would be the interface right in front of you. So from here, you can definitely get to know two things. One, inspiration. The second one is motivation. So when it comes to the inspiration part, this is the place that can help you to simply understand how your course should look like. All right. Simple as that. You're going to simply write down the topic that you want to be, I mean, something where you need to be working upon. If that's not the case, if you want to simply see that how you can get certain motivation with respect to selecting the right topic, obviously this is the right platform for you as well. Now, say suppose, as I've told you before, that we are working into health and fitness, and that is the main domain or main category that we are going to be selecting. So here you can see there are different categories, and further we have different subcategories like development. We have web development, mobile development, programming languages, game development, database design and development, and software testing. So these, I mean, on the white column menu, you can see that these are the main categories, and beyond that, into the black column, you can see these are the subcategories. Within these categories, these are the subcategories. Same goes with business, finance and accounting, IT software, office productivity, personal development, design, marketing, health and fitness, and music. So say suppose we are dealing with health and fitness, and within health and fitness, we have like options like mental health, yoga, nutrition and diet, sports, general health, fitness. All right. So say suppose within these subcategories, we are more inclined towards the fitness. So I'm going to select fitness for now. And right here, we can get the right topic when it comes to the motivation part. How we are going to get motivated because of these courses. I'll simply share that thing right now. So for example, this is the course. Okay. Now, just give me a second. It's loading. Okay, it is loading. It is loading. All right, it's loaded. Now, as of the agenda or as of the topic of this course is complete fitness trainer certification, beginner to advanced. So this is something that you are already keen in working upon. So from here, you can get the motivation. Now, motivation doesn't mean that you're only going to get the right topic. All right. Motivation also is something that is eventually going to help you assess what is the potential of this topic, how much people are liking this topic, or how many people are kind of like interested into this topic. So right here you can see we already have a number here that is 56,351 students who have already bought this course. All right, that's the total number of enrollments against this particular course. Just one course I'm talking about. And the total number of people who have already bought this course is 56,351. Now let's do the maths. The average cost of this course is $16.80, almost $17. So now you can do the maths. 56,351 multiplied by $17, and you would get the total number of revenue generated using this very course. I mean, that's the number of revenue. That's the figure that this particular trainer, which is Felix Haru, this trainer has generated the revenue by simply multiplying 56,351 into $17. That would be the number. That is the number which is going to be the revenue for this one person. And trust me when I say 56,000 to $17, it's a huge number. I mean, for just one course, it's a huge number. Keeping the topic in our mind, keeping the niche into our mind. Maybe possible the people who are watching this video maybe from other domains as well, there is kind of like a possibility or a probability that maybe your course that you're going to create could be sold in like millions of times. There are courses that have been sold millions of times, depending upon the niche, depending upon the topic, depending upon the market, depending upon the accessibility to the information. It's all there. All right. So this is how you can get the motivation that you can generate. I mean, this is the potential that is right in front of you. Like if 56,000 people have bought this course, so obviously we do have a shot if we are going to be creating a topic like this or we are going to be working on a topic like that. All right. Now, the next thing is how our course should look like. All right. So right here, there's this option that says course content. Now, this is the inspiration part. Now, to get the right inspiration, you need to understand that how many chapters or sections are there and how many lectures are going to be a part of these sections or these modules that you're going to be creating. All right, because you see, this is one section. One section is introduction. There you are going to find 7 lectures. Here you can see 7 lectures into one section. So this is the total number of section. Within those section, introduction is the first section, and within introduction we have 7 lectures. And in total we have 62 lectures. All right. That means that remaining 8 of these section would have the remaining maybe like 55 lectures into these sections that has been created. So when it comes to the lectures, you can definitely get the right criteria, right names or sections or right chapters or lectures that you would be generating when it comes to creating a course, because these lectures would eventually make a section and these sections would eventually make a course. So from Udemy, you are eventually going to get the complete course outline that how your course should look like. All right. So you can utilize this thing, and then you can simply fuse your knowledge with the course outline to create something at your own. All right, maybe possible that there are going to be topics or there are going to be the sections or the lectures that are from your own expertise, where you would be adding more value to the information that you would be providing to your learners and all. But just in case, if you think that this is something which is going out of your domain, then obviously you can do the changes, you can do the amendments by yourself. Now, from here, we have got the inspiration, we have got the motivation, and on tops of that, we also got the description, because description, it's very important. Why? Every person who is going to be watching the description, who is going to view the description, on the basis of this description, they are going to make their decision that whether they want to buy the product or not. So description is very crucial. Description is very critical. If you're going to go ahead with the right description, where you are going to be simply explaining the pain points that the people are facing and the solution that your product can bring. So obviously on the basis of that, people are eventually going to make their decisions that whether they want to buy the product or they want to simply let it go. Now you can see it's the complete description right here. So you can get more insights about the topic, about the things that are eventually going to be covered into this session. And keeping that in mind, you need to create your own course. Now, this was the platform that is eventually going to give you the inspiration that you can simply copy, or you can simply follow the sections and lectures and all. Now, apart from that, you can use one other platform, which is by the name of ChatGPT. Now, what ChatGPT is? ChatGPT is eventually, it's a artificial AI based uh, platform, artificial intelligence based platform, which is eventually going to help you out in simply writing the complete type of descriptions, creating a course outline for you that would include the modules or the sections or the lectures within those modules and all. So with the help of that, you can simply create a course. Now, how are you going to do that? Simple as that. First thing first, you need to create or select the right topic. Once that is done, then you're simply going to give one prompt to ChatGPT, and that would be, please help me creating this course with a proper description. Not that e this course should have at least 7 sections, or we can say modules, and each module should contain 5 chapters or lessons. All right. And after that, please try to add as much information as you can that can help me in creating this course completely. Now, this is one prompt that I have simply given to ChatGPT, that my course title is Complete Fitness Trainer Certification Beginner to Advanced, and I want ChatGPT's help for creating this course with a proper description, with a note that this course should contain at least 7 sections. So right here you can see this particular course has like 9 sections. So I'm going to go for like simply 7 sections. You can increase the sections as you want. You can decrease the section as you want. And with that, I have asked ChatGPT that each section or module should contain 5 chapters or 5 lessons. Now, right here, we have like total of 62 lectures here in 9 sections. So you can do the math by yourself. You can simply, I mean, increase the number as you want, decrease the number as you want. And once you have done that, this is something that you can say the complete course outline right in front of you. Now, here you can see that we have a complete course description. All right. This is something on which people are eventually going to decide that whether they want to buy the product or not. All right. Just give me a second. All right. And after that, these are going to be the insights, and this is eventually going to be the target market. Like, this course is suitable for the beginners entering the fitness industry, gym enthusiasts, and existing trainers and sport coaches and entrepreneur planning to open health and fitness businesses. Now, this is the module number one. We have the module description as well, and within that module, we have this lesson number one. All right. Now, when it comes to lesson number one, these are eventually going to be the things that are eventually going to be discussed within this lesson. Then we can go on to the lesson number two, and these are the things that are eventually going to be discussed within the lesson number two. Then lesson number three, lesson number four, and lesson number five. Now, as of my prompt, there are 7 sections, and each section would contain 5 chapters. So we have the first module, or you can say we have the first section, and first section has got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lectures, or you can say 5 chapters. All right. So that means by this, our first module has been finished. Now we can move on to the second module. Now, module number two is there, human anatomy and exercise physiology. And after that, we have lesson number one, two, three, four, and five. Then here we can conclude our module number two. Then module number three starts. Then we have got lesson number one, two, three, and that is how eventually you are going to get 7 modules. And within those 7 modules, you are eventually going to get every module would get 5 different lessons or chapters. All right. So that is how eventually you can create the complete course outline. And then once you have got like the complete course outline, you have got the lessons. Now you need to be adding the information with respect to these lessons and all. Now, when it comes to uh, lesson creations or these chapter creations, we have 4 different modes. With the help of that, we are going to be creating these chapters or these lessons. First mode is we can write down that, say suppose if it's virtual training system. All right, I'm going to open chat GPT into a new prompt, or I can use the same here. So I can write down, okay, so this is lesson number 3. I'm going to copy it down, and I'll simply ask ChatGPT, please write down this complete chapter slash lesson for this course creation. All right. Now, what eventually ChatGPT would do, it would create a complete course, or you can say the complete chapter that I've selected. So see, lesson number 3, online coaching and digital fitness. So lesson overview is here. Introduction to online coaching is here. Then we have got to the second part of this chapter. Then we have got to the third part of this chapter. We got fourth part of this chapter, and then we have got like fifth part of this chapter. So that concludes our chapter number 3, or you can say lesson number 3. So this was just one chapter. You can copy this. You can simply go take it to the Google Docs, and you can simply copy it and paste it over there. And with the help of that, your textual content is ready. The second format we can use for a better understanding is the PDF format files. So for PDF, obviously we can use images and we can use PowerPoint presentations. So when it comes to PowerPoint presentations, we can definitely use another platform, like it could be Gamma. All right. And when it comes to Gamma, we can simply copy this lesson, like we want to create the first lesson of the first module. So let's do it that way. Just give me a second. All right, so we have got this. Okay, so this is the lesson. I'm simply going to copy this one lesson. I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go into Gamma. I'll paste it over there. I have selected presentation from here, and then I'll be clicking on summarize long text or document or generate from notes or an outline. All right, we can definitely go ahead with this one. I'm going to click on configuring your prompt editor, and then once that is done, I'll select this the size of the content that I want. I want to go with concise, minimum, detailed, or extensive. I'll simply select detailed, and from here, I can simply click on to the right theme or template that I want to be a part of. Like it's a presentation. So just like PowerPoint presentation, this presentation would look like that. But eventually we're going to download this presentation to PDF format. So I'll continue with this. And now, eventually, Gamma is going to work onto this prompt, and just give me a second. It's working. It's generating. Though it's a AI-based platform, but obviously sometimes these AI-based platforms, they do take some sort of like time to simply replenish all the information that is being given to them. And from there, it will start it. So meanwhile, you can simply check into the other information that has been given to you. So you can simply uh, like take out the information that you want to be a part of this in this course, or you want to simply edit it. Simply you want to do whatever you want with the course outline. You can definitely do that. And once that is done, then you need to simply copy the lesson, go to Gamma, and then simply start putting the information right there. And there, Gamma is eventually going to take care of, I mean, all the stuff that you has been given. So introduction to human anatomy, welcome to lesson number one, your foundation. I mean, each and everything is right in front of you. And that is how eventually Gamma is going to be creating this complete lesson. So that is how your lessons are eventually going to be completed with the help of Gamma. Now, obviously, this is a platform that is eventually going to take some time because it's working on the prompt that you have provided. So we need to wait for like maybe a couple of minutes. Once it's done, then obviously it is going to be allowing us to download this file, and the same file would be uploaded into the PDF format file into the course section. All right. Meanwhile, this is happening. We can go into the third and last platform, which is going to be Loom. So Loom is basically the platform which is eventually going to help us in creating the videos, because eventually the way I'm providing this session, you can provide the same training or same information to your learners. Like how you can do that? Simply sign up with Loom. You can simply do that with the help of your Gmail account. Once you have created the Loom account with the help of your Gmail, simply click on new video and then click on record the video. Now, once you click on record the video, then you would have a couple of options coming right in front of you. Like, how do you want to record the video? Do you want to simply record the video with the camera? All right. Or you are eventually going to be recording your screen. So right here, you can see full screen, HD camera, and that is your mic. So I can simply turn off my camera. All right. And I can simply start the recording with my screen. And now it is going to ask me how I want it. I'm going to select the window and then I'm going to click on share. And 3, 2, 1. My complete recording has been started. I have a 5 minute of time for each and every video that I'm going to be creating. And then within this, I can simply, like, if I'm going to be sharing certain platform, the way I have shared you, like Udemy. So my screen is shared, it is getting recorded, so as my voice. And with the help of that, I can simply help my viewers, my learners to get more insights from the very on thing that I would be saying to them, what I would be sharing with them with my voice and via sharing this screen. Once my screen recording has been done, simply I'm going to click on stop, and then my recording is now completed. And that is how I can simply record the videos like this. All right, you can see Loom messages 25th of May 2026, and this is the video. You can simply copy the link of this video from here. All right, see right here. I can play the video if I want. I can check the video. If there's certain changes that I need to be applying. Recording has been started. I have a 5 minute of time. You can see it's a 36-second video. Once I am kind of like satisfied with the video, I'm simply going to copy the link from here and I'll get it to the platform where I would be simply putting the link. Like here you can see this is a video. This is another video. This is another video. This is a PPT. So when it comes to the preview point, you're eventually going to be creating these videos. When it comes to the PDF points, you are eventually going to be creating these PowerPoint presentations, and eventually you're going to be downloading these PowerPoint presentations in PDF format. You're not going to be uploading the files in PowerPoint presentation file format. You're eventually going to be adding these files as a PDF. Now, how are you going to do that? I'll share that thing with you right now. But meanwhile, I guess you guys have understood how you're going to use ChatGPT, how you're going to use Loom, and how you're going to use Gamma. So these are the three modes with the help of that you are going to be transforming your knowledge into a sellable product. First thing, it could be a textual format file. Secondly, it could be a PDF format file. Thirdly, it could be a video format file. So whatever it is, you can definitely do that. And apart from that, you can also use certain images and all. Like in Gamma, the images are being used itself. All right. I'm going to show you. Just give me a second. I guess it's almost there. It's almost there. Once it's on, I'm going to show you how it exactly looks like. And then you can simply like follow this procedure for creating anything that you want. But one thing that I would love to add here is that always pick up the topic that is from your own domain. All right. If there is something that is of your skill that matches your interest, obviously go for that thing. But if there is something which is out of your domain and you would be using this format for creating that product, eventually it is not going to help you out. Because see, when it comes to anatomy, I don't know nothing about anatomy. So that's the reason I cannot add more value to this particular course. All right. I don't know about health and fitness. I don't know about the terminology, rather the terminology used uh, into these PDFs are rather incorrect or correct. So for that reference, obviously, I'm going to choose the very right topic, which I have a better understanding, where I can add more value to it, where I can add the right and useful information to it. Because it's not about like simply creating the courses, it's about like sharing the right knowledge with the right people. Eventually, when it comes to any digital product, even though it's a training course, even though it's an online course, even though it's a coaching program, anything that covers the digital product side, there is just one thing that you need to understand. These products are going to be, bought by those people who are actually trying to find out the solution to the problem that they are facing. So that is the reason you are eventually going to be writing or highlighting the pain points of the people into your description, and how this courses or this product is eventually going to help them in simply coping up or like simply solving or resolving the problem that they are facing. Now our course, our chapter is ready. So right here we have this option where it says three dots. Click on that and then click on export. And when you will click on export, it is eventually going to ask you, do you want to download it in PDF format file? Do you want to download it in PowerPoint? So you can either select the PDF format file or you can download it in PowerPoint file, so that if there are certain changes that you need to amend, you need to do, you can simply download it in PowerPoint file, and then you can simply adjust or you can simply amend the changes that needs to be applied. All right. And once that is done, you can move on to the next chapter. And that is how chapter by chapter, lesson by lesson, module by module, you are going to be completing your complete course. And once all of that is completed, all you need to do is simply upload it on Bizlockr, where people would be coming onto your web page that we are going to develop for you as a complimentary service. And they would be simply paying you directly against the product that they are interested to buy. So yeah, I guess that is pretty much it from my side. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, if you have any concern, you can definitely reach out to us and we would be definitely helping you out with the concerns and ambiguities that you have. Thanks and looking forward to your kind response. Take good care of yourself and have a nice day ahead. Bye-bye.